Hello. Today we're going to save some processing power. We're going to do this by turning, instead of generating each synth sound, we're going to turn it into audio and then just play audio samples instead. So here's what I'm talking about. I added something to make it lag, basically. If your processor can't handle it, it sounds like this. Well, it should sound like this. So the reason I did this is to demonstrate a point, and I actually filmed this tutorial and fucked it up. So now this time, for sure, I'm gonna do the right thing. So I'm gonna get rid of all these. That's what these are. Now, essentially, I just add I use right click insert one to add a track and label it. Whatever the track is above it, bounce. So just all of these, right? Now, after I do this, I'm going to take this and this and this and this. Look at their mixer tracks and do a couple things to them, and then hit a button here called disk recording and render to wave files. I can't right now because I haven't done it yet. So the first thing I gotta do is identify lead, which is right here. Goes to mixer track 9. Okay. Supersaw's base layer and backing is what I'm doing right now. So locate lead, mixer track 9, go here. And this little light bulb is all the effects that I'm running it through right here. I can turn them off. No more. It's not gonna have these. So now that it doesn't, I'm going to arm it. That's what this little white dot is for. If you ever wondered on the mixer, let's go to extra large. This white dot, right click. See, I already saved a bunch here. You can just save this. Whatever you want. Okay. I'm gonna go to Supersaw, arm it, save it, base layer, arm it, save it. The other one was backing. Backing is these two is 4 and 5. I didn't label those very well. They're harder to find. It says backing 3 and backing 3. Why not? So now these are all armed. What that means is it's basically gonna start and render the whole thing. Now, there's a couple settings that I fucked up. Last video. And that setting I forgot. I will admit I just fucked up again. That's how deadly this is this light bulb. Turn it off. Turn that light bulb off. You gotta do it, man. There's no other way. You just gotta do it. All right. So now, go right on ahead and render. But yeah, just go here and hit start. All right. So I finished rendering it. These are the right audio files. And they were actually not in order off camera. I rearranged them. But now we have the issue of, first, these are named shittily, and secondly, they're not routed to the right mixer track. Let's do the mixer track first. So this is the lead. It should be going to the same mixer track as the lead. So you find where the lead is going. In this case, it's 9 right here. And you route this to 9. So I double click it. This is the thing for it. Just change this number to 9. Now let's go in here, the one marked lead thing. And we do that with all of these. So super saw needs to go to super saw to 6, as I'm seeing on my mixer over here. I have 2 screens, so you can't see both at the same time. I'll do it with this one. I'm looking at my mixer. It's number 7. And then the backing, I actually have 2 audio files here. Don't worry about why. I'm just going to put these both into where they should be. This one's 4. This one's 5. Okay, so now if I play this, it sounds the same. It sounds the same as if they weren't audio. But like, I don't know if you can notice, doing it with audio files takes way less processing power. And there's a lot of arguments to be made against them that were around before. One of which was you couldn't change tempo. Couldn't do this with those. Like I'm doing that with audio now. How did I do that? It's probably if you just tried. It didn't work for you. We're gonna go to 128 now. No, I don't like that. Let's go to 175. You know, you can do that still. Now, the way I made this work, you just push tools, macros, switch real-time stretching for all audio clips. Okay, that's possible, and it's gonna sound ugly, but I'm gonna do this to the lead. No, I'm gonna do this to the super saw. So why not? Instead of stretch, I'm gonna say resample. So if you open any sampler, like window thing, any of these that are a sample, looks like this. The mode. Don't use these. These are old. They used to be nice, and that's like sometimes they still are. You can do cool shit with them, but for the most part, stretch and sometimes resample. So resample, we'll do it like this. You know, it's weird, and for the most part, I would rather hear it stretch than pitch up and down with the tempo. Maybe with the effects noises, I'm cool with that. But no, it's better on stretch. And this macro that I told you about, it just does that with everything. It's real nice. So yeah, that's probably the best way to immediately start saving processing power. You know, you can always look at the stuff you're using on different mixer tracks. When shit gets real bad, you can group these together. Like if I had like 9 leads total, and I was trying to keep the shit down, I could bounce all 9 of them in one like track and just turn everything into 4 things, basically. Leads, bass, rhythm, and drums. I guess 5 with effects. But yeah, there's all kinds of different things you can do because of audio. You know, now that it's like this, you can actually do shit that